9th March, perhaps Mr. Omari could show the affidavit, Your Honor. The affidavit. But before we come there, you were told, His Honor, you are a pastor.
Yes, I am.
Are you licensed to celebrate marriages as a pastor?
No, I'm not licensed.
Have you been ordained as a pastor or as a reverend or as a minister of the church?
I'm a pastor.
Have you undertaken any theological training?
I took a theological by extension.
Do you hold any qualifications in theology, whether a degree or a diploma or certificate?
Yes, I have diploma.
Okay, you have a diploma.
Yes.
But as a minister, you must also be aware of the commandment that says, "Thou shalt not give false evidence against your neighbor," isn't it?
Yes.
Which commandment was that? Anyway, we don't have to remember the number. As a minister of God, or of the church, rather, would you agree with me that marriage is a process? Would you agree that marriage is a process that involves several steps and procedures and rituals?
Yes, it pertains that depending on denominations.
Yes, but generally, we're speaking generally. You would agree that a customary marriage is a process, right? Would I be right to say it's a process?
Yes, it is.
You would also agree that that process involves a number of ceremonies. Does it involve several ceremonies?
Me, I know of a ceremony of engagement
There is a ceremony of engagement.
and a ceremony of a wedding in a church.
Engagement and a ceremony that takes place in a church. Is that what you said?
That is, if this one now is as per one. If he doesn't want expenses, they can do an engagement and do a farewell party, and that person already is away for one.
So,
And if somebody else will have to go now to a church, depends on that person.
would I be right to say that the engagement is what you call coitor?
Yes, contract is engagement. You know, yeah,
And that it takes place at the girl's home?
yes,
Would I be right to say that the boy's parents visit the girl's home before coitor is done? That the families will have done a visit, and specifically, the boy's family will have visited the girl's family?
this one now depends on which calendar you do.
We are talking about the Nandi one.
Yes, sometimes, not
Sometimes.
always, yes.
Not always.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, the boy's family visits the girl's family first, isn't it? Before we do coitor.
As a show.
As a show up.
Yeah.
What do we call that show up in Nandi?
We don't have a name.
You don't have a name for it. Would I be right to say that after the coitor, another ceremony is held, this time at the boy's family?
Have said that will depend.
And it's either it happens or doesn't happen. Is it a requirement? You're the one who told us that a Nandi marriage is a process. The boys, the visit, the show up takes place on a distinct day, isn't it?
My lord, I think with the culture there is a person who is specialized to that.
You must answer the question. This was a marriage about your daughter, which, according to your evidence, she married according to the Nandi ways. We will deal with the expert. I'm asking you, please confirm that the show up takes place on a different date from the coitor.
If it needs be, they can combine together the same, if time allows. You know, nowadays, that was as per long ago. But nowadays, because there is no time, coitor is done. And then farewell at the same time, because there is no time.
Would I be correct to say that the visit to the boy's family or to the man's family takes place on a day that is different from the day of the coitor?
Here, we are talking of the boy and
Yes.
we are the daughter.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, can you ask me
Yeah,
about?
but no. I have to remind you. You know, I'm really struggling to be nice to answer.
Yes.
You must answer the questions I ask you, not the questions you want me to ask you. And you're legally required, you have no choice as a matter of law whether to answer those questions. So my question is, would I be right to say that the visit to the boy's family is a distinct and separate ceremony from the coitor?
With the Kalenjin culture, we go to the home of the girl. We don't go to the home of the boy.
We don't go to the home of the boy.
We don't go to the home of the boy before the marriage. The boys, the parents from the parents from the boy's side will have to come to the girl's side, and after that they go to the boy's side. After they have finished the goiter, they have done with the farewell.
From the coitor, isn't it?
It is.
That's why it's called the show up as opposed to coitor, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I asked you, this show up takes place on a different date from the coitor, doesn't it?
Nowadays, you can go as a show up and you go finish the engagement as per the times. Like for example, I had a nephew, we had gone for show up, reaching there they told us, can you finish everything? And we did so because of time and also expenses.
And perhaps I'll remind you as you answer these questions, many of the people in this courtroom attend these functions every weekend. So my next question is, isn't the visit to the boy's family part of that process? Isn't it a distinct ceremony on its own?
That is after the engagement.
After the coitor, of
After
course,
the
isn't
coitor,
it?
yeah, it is.
So you will agree with me that after coitor, the girl's parents and relatives visit and conduct a ceremony at the boy's family, isn't it?
If there is a wedding.
No.
Yes.
Weddings are actually foreign concepts. They are church things. We are talking about Nandi, customary, marriage.
With the Nandi customary law, there is also a marriage.
With the Nandi customary law, don't the visits of the parents and the relatives of the bride conduct a visit or a ceremony at the boy? Did you do any such visit at the family of Honorable Linturi?
No, we never.
You did. You didn't.
We did. Because.
No, you tell the because at another stage.
Okay.
The show up. Did Linturi's parents and relatives conduct the show up?
They didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't show up because
No.
Marianne had
Because
had a marriage.
we've had your answer. The answer is that they didn't.
Yes,
There was no show up.
Yes, there was no show up. We combined everything to be one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that.
Yes.
But for the record, for now, please confirm that the show up, which is a distinct ceremony, was not done. That is your testimony.
Yeah, they never did a show up, but
They never did a show up.
they combined the same thing on that day.
And on the same note, you also never did the ceremony that comes after Koito at the home of Linturi. Did you or did you not do it?
My Lord, we never did that because Marianne had been married first. She had had a first marriage, and with the lady who has done so, they come for the Koito and farewell, and that is the end. And that is the wife of that person. And that is as per the culture.
Let's come to this Koito.